Hello and welcome to Sage of Seven. Today's reading is going to be on the tragic submarine incident that claimed the lives of 5 people. So before I start this reading, I just want to send out a blessing, send out thoughts and prayers. I want to say rest in peace to the victims of that tragedy. It's something crazy that's happened, but I feel like we can learn from this. And hopefully this never happens again. That's the best thing that could come out of this is, us taking it, learning from it, and making sure that it never happens again. So with that being said, you wouldn't catch me on no submarine, or it's not even a submarine, it's a submersible. I stand corrected. It was a submersible. So I was watching the news and they were talking about how multiple people warned the CEO not to do this this trip. It's failed multiple times before and the CEO was warned not to do it. But anybody that spoke out about it was fired. They were told, stay, mind your business or whatever. He did not listen. And sometimes you have to learn things the hard way at the end of the day. And the best teacher for arrogance is experience at the end of the day. And I'm not trying to speak ill of the deceased or anything like that, but pride cometh before the fall at the end of the day. And it's just unfortunate that people's, not just the CEO, but everyone involved, their pride, their arrogance, when it comes to us versus the ocean, Mother Earth is gonna win every time, point blank, period. It just baffles me that we can spend $250,000 for tickets to go down to see the Titanic, but where's the investment on cleaning up the oceans, cleaning up the beaches? Saving the whales, who are intelligent species, by the way. Where's the investment towards cleaning up the earth? These were millionaires, billionaires, rich, elite people with money. Not all of them. Some of them, they said some of them saved their money for this trip, but it just baffles me how we're willing to invest in, entertainment instead of saving the earth. Why are we so fixated on the past if you're so, the thing is that, and I'm talking to myself right now, if you focus too much on the past, excuse me, if you focus so much on the past, you won't be able to see your future. And that's what happened here. Let the Titanic rest. There are spirits on there, maybe earthbound, maybe not. Y'all need to let it go. Let it go. There are enough pictures, there are enough videos of it now. Let it rest. Stop disrespecting the spirit of the Titanic and the spirits of the individuals that went down with it. Stop it. That's my opinion on that. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading. So give me some cards on the making of the sub. Already off rip, unorganized, 3 of Wands talks about planning and stuff like that. And you see the C's right here too, disorganization. And then 5 of Wands, conflict. They were always in conflict with each other over the regulations of it not being up to par, not being certified. They were already fighting in the company about whether or not they should be doing that. And then you had other experts warning them. They were warned about this plenty of times. They were, and then that talks about people getting fired, let go. Anybody that speaks up with common sense, that goes against the grain, get rid of them. And to me, that's karma for that too. But I'm not God, so. But to me, that speaks volume. 2 of Swords, what's in the background? The water. 2 of Swords, that's indecision, that's stalemate, that's not making progress. not moving forward. And then two, going in blind. The blindfold is over her face. So what is that telling me? They did not have the proper preparation for this. And then two, this is like, to me, this looks like a water spirit as well. This tells me death as well. She's sitting there in the white robe, a spirit. You know how it's not funny, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like that joke that they say about Spirit Airlines. You fly Spirit, you're gonna be a spirit. That's what that reminds me of. What's this? Page of Pentacles. That's the risky, that talks about taking a risk. Being, to me, this talks about, not really having a lot of experience when it comes to that, being new, being innovative, trying to be innovative so much. It talks about investments too. People bringing in money because they want to say like, oh, I went on the Titanic. Three of Cups is reverse. That brings back that Five of Wands aspects, arguments, disagreements over whether or not they should continue and whether or not that vessel was safe, the safety of it. Plenty of arguments over the safety. Queen of Cups is reversed. There's a lot of water in these cards. The water. It's not safe. They kept telling them it's not safe. It's not safe. But what were they looking at? Cha-ching, cha-ching, bling, bling. Give me some killer card. What's at the bottom here? Coffin. Literally signing their death warrant. That community card was there too, talking about that family. It was a father and son that was down there, I think. And that's just sad. I've seen a lot of memes and jokes about it, and some of them are funny or whatever, however dark humor that y'all want to talk about. But at the end of the day, that's the way that people are coping with it. And people, it's hard for people to have empathy because these people are rich elites, at least the ones that were deceased or whatever. And they were told plenty of times, this is not safe, don't do this, by plenty of the experts. They ignored the experts. That's why people have an issue having empathy. Does it make it right? No. But I can see where they're coming from. I'm not saying just because you're rich, you deserve, something bad to happen. That's not what I'm saying about whatsoever. But, it's the arrogance in it that costs them their lives. Well, the arrogance of the leadership that costs the people their lives, I want to say. Mature man. To me, this looks like that guy. I think that's the pilot, I think. Or the guy with the white hair and the beard that looks just like him. We have the number 5 too. There were 5 passengers. Number 5. Give me cards. Adjudication. They're going to be sued. And then unexpected income fell in my lap. Reverse. They're going to be sued and shut down. Probably file for bankruptcy, I'm hearing. They may get fines too. Certain people in leadership may be fined because they didn't have certification. So my thing is that why were they allowed to do this if it wasn't certified and it wasn't safe? You have, if somebody tries to create their own airline and put airplanes in the airplanes in the sky that are not certified, that are not safe, the government's going to crack down on that. So why didn't the government crack down on this? That's my question. Some heads may roll over that too. Is there not a governing body on this being legal? them being able to do that? What are the rules? What are the limitations? Yeah, they're finna be sued into oblivion. The main male, CEO. I'll take these next two. Pathway, this is, to me, this is the spirit world. And then you have 35 too, 35. To me, this is leading the path to the light, death. And then great fortune, the elite, bringing in money. That's what it was about. That's why they wanted to keep pushing this. That's why they're charging $250,000. So my thing is, if y'all getting $250,000 per person in there, it's 5 people. Why wasn't that money being, all the trips that y'all made down there, why wasn't the money being invested into making sure that the vessel was safe? If y'all making all this money for people to go down there, why wasn't the money being put into making sure it was safe? And then to look, the money is coming out of the basket. They're gonna lose a ton of money over this. This is sad. Marriage. This could talk about somebody's wife, one of the wives of the passengers, coming back to either sue, or she'll have to be the one to answer the lawsuits, because I believe if the CEO was married, she may be in a leadership position too and have to deal with it. As you see, we have 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, and then we had 3, and then we got 2, 2, 2 as over there as well. So this is just a mess, a hot mess. They had no business being down there, point blank period. So did the submersible implode on itself? Did the submersible implode on itself? So that's a back and forth. That's a yes. That's a yes. So my next question was it attacked? So I'm just gonna ask that because we have the conspiracy theorists out there. Was it attacked? Back and forth, no. And then the next question, I'm just curious, do spirits reside at the Titanic? Do spirits reside down at the Titanic? The answer is no. So I retract what I said about the spirits being down there. But it looks like, okay, so it looks like the angels came in and passed everybody on from that tragedy. So it looks like I'm getting that there's nobody that's earthbound that passed away from that. It may have taken a while to get them to move on, but they passed on basically. So that was it. Did I have any other questions about this? Oh, so the next question is, will OceanGate continue to operate after this? I know we kind of talked about that already. I'm not even going to draw anymore. We have 5 of Pentacles and then King of Pentacles reversed. Hell no. They're done. You're done. All right. So this concludes the reading on the submersible that went down to see the Titanic. As I said before, may the victims rest in peace. May they move on towards the light and, go to heaven and, go to the spirit realm and find peace. Let their souls find peace in this. I know it's pretty tragic, but let them find peace in this, and let their families find peace as well. I'm sending love and light to their families because this is horrific, and I would never want this to happen to my family member. So I'm sending them lots of love. As usual, anything I stated was all alleged for entertainment purposes only. If you want to book with me, or if you want to just shop my jewelry or my bath and body products, the link is in the description box below. Thank you. Y'all be blessed.